It was exciting and fun. I thought I would be nervous, and I really wasn't. But I think because you rehearse so much, and by the time you get up there for the real thing, you kind of know it inside out. And it was joyful and fun.
I didn't have this when I was growing, you know? Representation. These bodies on stage, you know? I didn't see that. So, it gives me hope for what's to come, right? Because kids now that can go and see queerness, can see indigeneity, can see all of these beautiful, diverse things on a stage, what kind of possibility does that breathe into their life?
I felt so much positivity and so much love from the audience and so much happiness from the audience to hear me sing, and it's very meaningful for me, you know, that my kids can experience this, because, you know, for 20 years I was not touring. I didn't make records. My last album was done in 1998. My last tour was done in the mid-90s, so they never experienced anything like this.
The greatest thing is to fly the flag for country music, and I'll say Canadian country music, because we've been killing it over the last couple of years. We've had more #1s than ever before on Canadian country radio, thanks to you. And I think it's very, very special to get the recognition here tonight and to celebrate all the nominees and to stand up on that stage with this beautiful trophy and say, you know what, in a community like London that loves country music, arguably more and better and with more passion than any other city in Canada, to do this here tonight, it meant the world.
I feel like I'm really grateful that my parents chose Canada, and I feel like there's open arms here and it's very apparent. And I don't know, man. If I was raised somewhere else or born somewhere else, I feel like I wouldn't have been as encouraged to wave both flags. But in Canada, you wave your parents' flag and you wave the Canadian flag, you know? So it's cool. Gracias. Viva Colombia, whip.
Well, we saw some amazing performances tonight, and it was fun to just sit there and enjoy the celebration of Canadian talent as a fan.
Wherever you are in the world, I think Canadians, if they've traveled, they've had this experience where they're in a taxi or they're in a hotel lobby or they're just in a restaurant or a store, and they listen and they hear the Trues playing, or they hear Sarah McLachlan, or they hear Celine, or they hear whoever, the Arkells, and it is such an amazing, proud moment. As a Canadian, you want to look around and kind of smack people on the shoulder and go, that person's Canadian, that's a Canadian artist. And you're just filled with overwhelming pride, and it's one of our greatest exports, and it's an export where we punch well above our weight, and it's an export that only brings joy to the world.